What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to be installing an aftermarket head unit in my classic Volkswagen Beetle, and you can do this in pretty much any classic car. And what I'm going to be using is this, and what this is a little unit that I'm going to be bolting underneath my dash, and it's going to allow me to put the radio under the dash and leave the original radio in the car. So here's a little look at what we're going to be using in this installation. First off, the main piece here, the actual unit the radio will be mounted in. Some instructions we probably won't need. And then the unit came with these screws. I'm not going to screw this into my dash, so throw those aside. I opted for some bolts just for a cleaner install, and I won't have to worry about the screws poking through, and I just feel like bolts are better for this. And then also I'm going to use some washers. On another note, there are a ton of holes in here, for mounting, as you can see. I'm not drilling that many holes into my dashboard. I'm probably just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 to secure it, but we'll see how I feel after that, and if I have to add more, I will. So right now we're looking in the trunk of the Volkswagen, and that right there is my glove box, and the radio you can see sticking out of it. What I'm going to have to do is cut all the wires that are going to the radio so I can then remove the radio, and after I have the radio removed, I can begin to find a place to remount it with the new hardware. Alright, we got all those wires disconnected. Now it's time to go ahead and pull out the old head unit. And I shouldn't have said the old head unit because we're going to be reusing this exact same head unit, just mounted in a different location. Alright, so I got the radio removed, and now I'm going to find a place to mount the new radio support under the dash. Once I find that spot, I'm going to tape it off as best I can, find exactly where I want it, measure it, make sure everything is perfect, and then I'm going to drill my holes to mount it. Alright, so here it is. It's not really fully mounted. I just kind of have the bolts sitting in there. But I think it looks pretty good. It came out pretty decent. So now it's time to take it out and wire up the radio. Alright guys, so I am now wiring up the speakers, power, and ground onto the harness here for the radio. And I have the wires run through one of the holes on this mounting unit. So I'll check back in with you guys after I get this wired up. Little update, I got the wiring harness all wired up here to the speakers, to the power, and to the ground. You can see that some of the cables have already been run up there. And now what I'm going to go ahead and do is plug the harness into the head unit and secure the head unit into the bracket. Another update here, the radio is installed and mounted, and I think it looks really, really good, really clean. I love it. So now all I have to do is tuck some of these wires, and I have to run my power wire as well as my ground wire, and then I am done with this little project. One final update here, guys. The radio is completely done. It looks really good. I'm happy with it, and it sounds amazing. Go ahead and listen to this. Tell me where I'm going. Alright guys, thank you for watching today's video. We made some great progress today on the bug. Radio is completely done. Really happy with it. Couldn't be happier with the radio. Couldn't be happier with the install. Looks really good. Sounds really good. Once again guys, thank you for watching the video, and stay tuned for more build updates.